The train was moving at a steady pace as it passed through the lush green fields and towering mountains. A 24-year-old boy was sitting by the window, staring out at the passing scenery with a look of wonder and amazement on his face. His father sat next to him, looking at him with a mixture of love and pride. "Dad, look, the trees are going behind," the boy exclaimed, pointing excitedly out the window. His father smiled and looked out the window too. "Yes, son. That's how it looks when you're moving on a train." The boy continued to stare out the window, taking in the sights with an innocent fascination. Suddenly, he shouted again, "Dad, look, the clouds are running with us." The couple sitting nearby looked at the boy's childish behavior with pity. The young woman turned to the old man and said, "Why don't you take your son to a good doctor? He seems to have some sort of mental disability." The old man looked at the couple with a kind smile. "Thank you for your concern," he said. "But my son is not mentally disabled. He is blind." The couple looked shocked and embarrassed, realizing their mistake. The old man continued, "We are just coming from the hospital. My son received a cornea transplant and today is the first day he can see." The young couple was stunned. They felt ashamed of themselves for jumping to conclusions and judging the boy without knowing his story. The truth is, every single person on the planet has a story. We all have our struggles, our triumphs, our joys, and our sorrows. And we can never truly know what someone else is going through until we take the time to get to know them. The old man and his son continued to enjoy the train ride, taking in the sights and sounds of the world around them with a newfound appreciation. The young couple watched them in awe, realizing that they had just learned a valuable lesson about compassion and empathy. As the train continued on its journey, the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the landscape. The boy turned to his father and said, "Dad, the sky looks so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it before." His father smiled and put his arm around him. "I'm so happy you can see it now, son." The boy leaned his head on his father's shoulder, feeling the warmth of the sun on his face and the gentle swaying of the train. It was a moment of pure joy and contentment, a moment that he would never forget. And the young couple watched them, realizing that they had witnessed something truly special. They had seen a father and son, who had been through so much together, share a moment of pure happiness and love. They realized that the world was a much more beautiful place when we take the time to see it through the eyes of others. And they promised themselves to never judge someone before they truly knew their story.